What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So yesterday I kind of talked about a video about a GameStop employee, I guess, or manager telling somebody's pre-orders to their employees or whatever like that. It was kind of a little weird situation, and the way the kind of video plays out, it is kind of weird how the manager kind of reacts to it. I would say that we're gonna kind of go through the video and kind of just talk about it a little bit, and I want to see y'all thoughts on it and everything like that. So let's go to it and see what happens. I actually found the video. Shout out to Rolling Candy TCG. I'm lucky he posted it and I was able to find it. I knew I would find it somewhere, but it's a very interesting interaction between these people. Like, just pay attention to what the manager and stuff like that saying. It's kind of a little, I don't know, it's weird, but we'll see. And the guy, and I'll break it down for you a little bit, the guy behind the register is the manager, and the guy right here in front of him with this little shirt or whatever, like that jacket, this is an employee. So it's kind of weird how this interaction kind of goes. And like, I don't know, even if you're gonna sell stuff like this, like, you should be like, do it when you're like off the clock or something like that. Like, I don't really like it doesn't really look good the way this kind of plays out for this manager and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, if this guy was gonna buy some, he should have came back later on or after his shift when he was leaving. He should have just bought it and went right behind the register while he was working. You know what I mean? That's a little weird, just a little weird to me. But I mean, I don't really know. But let's kind of just walk through this interaction and see how this goes.
Buying their pre-order, right? What's up, dude? I'm just the guy that pre-ordered the 10. I did my due diligence, and then you're just selling my pre-order. That's all. No, things change, dude. No, they're just...
See, that's the thing too that I would have to say is most of the time when you do pre-order 10 from GameStop, I haven't really seen them. If it was, I haven't heard of GameStop canceling orders. The only reason I've heard of GameStop canceling orders is if they're above that 10 mark. Whenever you get, like, it was the same thing with the Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. If people order more than 10, they cancel anything above 10. But I haven't seen anything below 10 get canceled. Let me know. It's like I said, I've only ordered from GameStop maybe like once or twice, so I haven't really 100% know this is 100% facts. But let me know if y'all have been through the same scenario, if y'all ordered like at 10 or like that 5 to 10 mark and then they've kind of cut you down. Like, let me know, because like I said, I'm trying to figure out, is it actually just the manager doing something, or is it something else that is playing into this? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it is kind of a little sketchy, and GameStop has seemed recently to kind of been doing some sketchy things with this. I don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a weird interaction. It's just really weird to me, but we can keep it playing the video.
Plenty of friends all throughout the country that pre-ordered 10 and got their whole box. There was no issue there, so why is there an issue here? What's the answer?
You want me to cancel all your orders?
No, I don't. I just want to know what the answer is, because it seems like you're just making your own decisions up here.
He's not.
And now you're selling my pre-order to your employee, and this is all being filmed.
You see, look, that's the one thing I didn't really kind of like irritated me a little bit about this video. Like, I understand people are wanting to buy their stuff, like the employees. I understand employees order it too, because like you literally work there, so you kind of know when the pre-orders come up and everything like that. But like, you should be doing it right during the time you're like working and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that part right there I really don't like personally, because you should at least be off the clock doing your off the clock. I don't know, maybe he got off at like 5 or 6. He should have waited till then, kept up whatever he had behind the counter, then for that kind of bought it like that. You shouldn't have done it. I feel like for the guy that came in, it was kind of like the worst, I guess, perfect timing to kind of come in there and see what really happened. You know what I mean? It's a really weird kind of scenario that happens here, but like, I don't know. Like I said, the guy should have, though, the employee should have at least waited until he got off the clock. I feel like that would have been the best case here. Even if they were doing like this little backdoor thing, whatever like that, I just feel like it would have looked better on like the company and stuff like that. Like I said, I like looking at it from both sides. The guy, like I said, we'll never know 100% if they did cancel the pre-orders and sell it to their employees. That would be kind of crazy, because like I said, it's just some sketchy things. But I don't know. Like I said, I've never heard people above 10 get canceled or under 10 get canceled. I mean, I've heard people above 10 get canceled, but people below 10, I have not heard them get canceled. So that's a very interesting thing to me, but we'll see.
So it's all going to corporate. It's not. That's just your rule. No, it's not, because I can show you plenty of footage of people getting their whole pre-order of 10. It's ridiculous, dude. It's just ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with recording. There's nothing wrong with it. It's protected. Okay? It's not illegal. Yeah, I do. There's no rule that says I can't.
We'll talk about it later.
I'll stop. But like, it's ridiculous to see you selling my pre-order to your own employees. Like, that's actually insane.
If you work here, would you buy something?
It's insane. I know. I would pre-order it doing the proper channels.
We had like 16.
Okay, and I called yesterday, and you said you didn't get any. So when did you get them? Yeah, when I talked to Daniel. So who's Daniel then?
Doesn't matter.
Because I called yesterday, you said you had none.
Conversation.
Why can't you have the conversation? You're the general manager of the store.
You see, that is kind of weird how he kind of canceled the orders. It seems like what I assumed here happened. Maybe like I said, if it is a backdooring thing, the manager looked for the person that had, like, I guess, the most orders and canceled it down to a certain amount. I don't know exactly how much this guy got. Honestly, he doesn't really say throughout the video like how much he exactly got. It just says that he canceled them order. I don't really know if it's like he bought 10 and got like 2, he bought 10 and got 5. I don't know exactly. It doesn't really say in the video how many he ordered. He just says some of them got canceled and he didn't, whatever like that. Some of his orders got canceled. So it is a very weird interaction. I don't really, like I said, the one thing that I don't really like about it is the employee bought it when I was on the clock. I mean, that's kind of does seem a little weird to me. But I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of just a weird interaction, kind of the way the manager's kind of responding and acting to this. So like I said, we will never know if it was that, you know what I mean, like that, if they never did cancel his pre-orders just to sell it to their customers. It is kind of really scummy for people to do that. And the one thing that sucks is I feel like that is probably happening at some places. That's the one thing that really sucks about this. But like, I don't know, it's a really bad situation for both parties, I guess, really, because the guy went in there and they canceled his orders. Like I said, I've never heard people canceling above 10, so it's weird to see this. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, at least the guy still got his amount that he got. That's a good thing, I'd have to say. But I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of weird. He did come in there like perfect, horrible timing, I guess, if you want to call it that, because yeah, it's kind of weird. But I'd like to hear what y'all thoughts are on this. It's kind of weird though that we've kind of starting having this more and more happen. I've heard a couple of times. I would say this before, during Prismatic Evolution's ETB's release. I would say this. I heard about GameStop that canceled everybody's orders and then bought them all himself, and then he quit or something like that. I heard some weird little thing like that. Like I said, during the times we are in, I guess that's what kind of makes sense to happen, I guess, but it's still just crazy. It's wild. Like, why would you risk your job for some of this stuff? But like, some of this stuff you're not going to get caught, I guess, for. I don't really know. I wouldn't understand why the manager would kind of do this stuff. Maybe he kind of hooks up his employees and stuff like that. I guess maybe that's why. But at the same time, you don't want to ruin your job, ruin everything like that because of this, like ruin the reputation. GameStop already doesn't have, I guess, like the best reputation. And this is really, GameStop's really started to go fully into TCG like the last couple of years. Like, they've always done TCG, but I mean, like, they've done like minimal of it. Like, they started selling singles in there, grading cars, doing all kind of different things. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we'll never know if the manager probably did cancel them orders to resell them to their employees. If they did, that's kind of really scummy. It is, but I said, like, I don't know. I mean, I would say at least this guy still got some of his pre-orders, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that. It's like I said, it's a really fine line here to kind of like, is it bad? I mean, of course it's bad, but like, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. It's very interesting. The guy should have waited till he got off the clock. That's what he should have done there. It's just this really scummy situation to me, but especially the interaction. And then he's like, oh, I could cancel the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like that. He seems like he has the higher power to kind of just like, oh, if you don't want to, you mean I can cancel some more and do whatever. What is he gonna? Okay, you know how he said that I can cancel all your orders. What would he do with all those orders that he would cancel? You know what I mean? Like, would he just sell them to his employees or something like that? Sell them to himself? That part right there is the one part that kind of like, I don't know, things change. You know what I mean? That's just a little weird. But let me know what y'all think about this. It was a very interesting video. I will be going live here in like, I don't know, like an hour or two. So till then, see you on the next one. Peace.